Welcome to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. This is your go-to source for practical advice and support for when the divorce process has finished. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll cover a variety of topics related to post-divorce. Together, we'll explore the emotional, financial, and legal aspects of life after divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here's your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Good day and welcome back to another episode of Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. Today, we're going to dive into a complex topic, and that is really the challenges of blending families after divorce. I mean, blending families can be incredibly rewarding, can be great, but it really does present unique challenges for everyone involved. So we're going to explore some common hurdles and how to navigate them effectively. All right, so let's start with, say, some emotional adjustments that'll take place. I mean, really, when we get out of a divorce, children may be grieving the loss of their previous family structure, while adults may struggle for adjusting with a new dynamic. So it's pretty important that we start working on these emotions and processing them. There can be feelings of excitement and joy intertwined with guilt, sadness, and resentment. That's pretty normal when we're getting through the processing portion of the divorce. And then managing expectations. We don't expect instant love or a seamless transition. So building a strong blended family takes time and a lot of patience. So when we look at the emotional side, we want to take everybody's feelings into consideration, and we want to work together to make sure that everything is going as well as it can. And sometimes, it's going to depend on how long ago the divorce took place for each party. Now, when it comes to, say, parenting styles within the blended family, you could have some disagreements, but when it gets down to it, communication is going to be key. I mean, blending families, really, we're merging two different styles of families sometimes even. It's pretty, you may not have the same type of approach to raising kids as your new, say, partner does, or spouse, if you're getting married. And so there's going to be some that respecting boundaries. You got to have the boundaries, but you got to understand why they're there and the role for the biological parent versus, say, the step parent, because they are going to be different and it is going to have to be sorted out. And that's where you're really just talking about things and discussing things with everyone is going to really help get the actual new family structure rolling. And then, the step siblings, if you are getting married, or even if you're just living together, you're going to have all the kids there at some point in time. So really, it's going to be an individual by individual basis. You're going to have to talk to each kid. You're going to have to get their understanding of where they're coming from. And you're going to have to work to bring the new family together, let's say, having shared interests, supporting at events, sporting events, dance events, music events, whatever they happen to be. Creating that shared experiences amongst them all will help encourage them to, work, be more comfortable, let's say, as a family unit. And then there's always going to be some co-parenting challenges with your ex-spouse, perhaps. I hope not, but they could come up. And so handling those is going to be very important so you can reduce, say, the tension. And, maintaining communication with your ex really is going to be there until the children get much older. Now, if you're having a tough time or you just want to try to keep things as smooth as possible, you can seek professional guidance. I mean, there's therapy or family counseling to help navigate the challenges of building healthy communication within a blended family. Support groups are available out there for you to look up in your area. But I really think you got to have a lot of patience and understanding to put a blended family together. It's a journey. It's not going to happen overnight. And you got to be patient with yourself, with the kids, and, say, just the environment until things kind of pick up a life of their own and the family moves on. So blending families, it really does present a lot of unique challenges, but with open communication, respect, and a willingness to adapt, it's really possible for, the house to become a loving and supportive environment for every family member in the blended family. I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, A New You After Divorce. Should you have any questions, let me know or leave a comment. Divorce is not the end of your story. As you and I already know, it is the start of your next great chapter. And with that, have a great day.